Is Hamas's invasion Biden's fault because he gave Iran $6 billion? Reading my comments, this seems like a very popular narrative. To get to the bottom of it, however, I think we should consider Biden's motivation for doing it in the first place. Well, I think it's part of the Biden administration's new plan to gradually remove America from the Middle East, a region where I think we can all agree on has been a place where American interventionism has been less than successful. From Iraq to Afghanistan, attempts of using American boots on the ground did not succeed in building pro-American democracies, nor were they able to eradicate all terror organizations from the area. But more importantly, in recent years, it's distracted America from more important geostrategic flashpoints, being Eastern Europe, East Asia, and the Pacific. So to get out of there without having the void being filled by either Russia or China, Biden needed to create a system of relationships that could create a new balance of power that was beneficial to America. The most important was to cement relations between America's two most important partners in the region, being Saudi Arabia and Israel, historically sworn enemies, and on this front it was going quite well. Also, to make sure this fort could be held, the Biden administration also believed that it would be worthwhile to try and normalize relations with the other large power in the area, being Iran. Instead of using the stick, being economic sanctions, America tried dangling the carrot, being potential oil exports from Iran and releasing $6 billion worth of previously frozen oil assets. In return, Iran would slow down their nuclear development, release some American hostages, and most importantly, the balance of power would shift back to the West. Just as the new status quo started solidifying the Middle East, however, Hamas launched an unprecedented surprise attack upon Israel, and the whole region has once again erupted. Why did this happen? Was it the $6 billion to blame? Well, I suspect this money was too recent to have funded the most recent attacks, but this in conjunction with the Saudi-Israeli deal, this sudden turn to diplomacy could have proved to Iran that the US were genuine in their disengagement from the region, and all of this comes during a time of perceived Western weakness with wavering support to Ukraine. In this moment of perceived weakness, Iran through Hamas attacked this new emerging balance of power. I think Iran, however, has miscalculated. Israel will not hold back. Hamas were able to launch an effective attack using surprise only. Once that wears off, we are talking about one of the best trained armies in the world with Western backing, competing against guerrilla fighters, and Gaza is not a big area, so it should be pretty easy to fully destroy. And if that goes well, Hezbollah I don't think will join in. Hezbollah really needed to attack along with Hamas at the same time, and the longer we wait, I think the Israeli army would show its supremacy. And as for America, I think they've just discovered that they cannot have a hands-off approach in the Middle East, and that Iran are not able to be negotiated with. And my expectation is the US will once again double down on having a physical presence in the Middle East, everything that Iran, Hamas, Hezbollah, Russia and China don't want. Thanks for listening.